Welcome to another episode of What's in the Box. I am your host, GQ. Do me a favor, hit the subscribe button.
Or do you want to just give me a gun?
Like the video, leave some comments on this video and the other ones that I've done, and share the videos. Also, check out culturejunkies.net. Check us out on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. Also, we've got Twitch and Discord, so we are everywhere. So, for today, we're back to Hot Toys. We're back to Sideshow. I'm just gonna go ahead and get this one open. I've been eyeing this one for a little while. Have been aware of it, and after a while I was like, you know what? Now that it's actually available and shipping, I'm just gonna go ahead and order it instead of pre-ordering it and going back and forth as to whether or not I actually want it. So I decided to just pre-order it, rip that Band-Aid off, get it out of the way. And actually not pre-order it, excuse me, just buy it outright. Rip that Band-Aid off, get it out of the way. So we have here Mr. Jardani Jovanovic himself, John Wick. Everybody knows that movie. The entire John Wick franchise has been outstanding. Keanu Reeves is doing his thing. Very, very glad that he was able to get such an amazing film franchise done like that. This thing is weird. Okay, there we go. Okay. Box is actually a very subtle design, just like John himself. Okay, well, John is more soft-spoken, not necessarily subtle. Killed 3 men in a bar with a pencil. So, on the front you got John Wick, with a very cool, like kind of embossed, stylized design there. On the side you've got John Wick, more of that design. On the back, John Wick, with a little bit of info there, all the usual, Lionsgate film and all the different logos you need. John Wick again, and let's go ahead and slide this thing open. You have the man himself right there in the window box. I'm gonna go ahead and cover up that focus puller. Window box with John on the inside. You've got the Assassin's logo on the side there. Cast and crew of who made the figure. Assassin's logo again. So we're gonna go ahead and get this thing open. I'm a huge fan of the John Wick films, as I'm sure many of you out there are. And really, really excited to see this one. I had been looking at this one for a while, just based on, all the prototype photos that they have on Sideshow. And I was like, you know what, the face sculpt looks amazing, as they always do. And it's kind of like, well, he comes with a ton of accessories. And what I also liked was it's basically actually based off of his John Wick 2 appearance. So I think that's what kind of helps sell me on it, because in the first John Wick, and again, it's no disrespect to the movie or taking anything away from the film, it was just pretty straightforward, pretty basic. But in the second film, of course, they, with the sequel, they amped up the action, amped up the body count, and he had a lot of different weapons that he was using. So I think that's what appealed to me the most in this one, is they gave him a ton of accessories, a ton of weapons that you can pose him with. So that to me was a big selling point. Before we even get to John, let's take a quick peek at these little side pieces. Okay, so they've got a couple of the coins. They got 3 stacks of coins for John and then 5 individual coins. We got a blood oath marker, open with a blood print and closed with a blood print. You'll get the close-ups, you guys know. And of course the usual assortment of hands. And the man himself. Yep, that's freaking awesome. Got to do some adjusting on his tie. It looked like his tie got pulled up a little bit higher than it needed to be. I'll go ahead and bring that down some. Take some work. All right, let's get the plastic off of him. Thankfully, similar to Two-Face, this plastic comes off fairly easily, except for the freaking left leg again, which got wrapped a little bit differently. The stand he's got is another of the Blood Oath marker style, which is actually pretty cool. And you guys are killing me with this. The plastic, just embossed logo there. No ultra cool metal like we've been getting with the Star Wars figures. But I don't know. I guess for whatever reason they don't do the metal nameplates as often anymore. I don't know why though. It's like, given the cost of these 6 scale, you could feel that you guys could go ahead and throw in that little extra piece of metal for the nameplate, just to give it that, you know, that full-on class. But whatever, it's their company, their thing. So yeah, he's looking freaking awesome here. Make some adjustments to his clothes and whatnot. The face sculpt on Keanu, as you guys would expect from Sideshow, is top notch. Yep, he's got ball jointed knees, so he's not a seamless figure, as they call it, which just has a more rubberized skin. So you don't get any of the, you know, the ball joint seams. Got a big assortment of hands. Like I said, I'll get you some close-ups of that. And he comes with a background. Okay. Get that out of the plastic there, but it looks like, from just what I can see real quick, it is the underground catacombs from Italy when he was sent to assassinate that one guy's sister by her own brother. So, yeah, it's the catacombs. So that's kind of cool. I probably will not use it. I usually don't use the backdrops, to be honest. It's just not my thing. And as you can see, it's not like he's going to get his own shelf. It's just, it's John Wick, and he's going to get put in with some like-minded or similar character. Let's take a quick peek at some of his accessories. Because like I said, he comes with a lot of stuff, and I think that's what drew me to getting him. It was the fact that he's got a lot of options as far as his accessories go. So let's take a quick peek at some of this stuff. Okay, good. No, oh wow. You'll definitely need a close-up of this, but he comes with a pencil. So, I mean, again, there was a part in John Wick 2 where he killed a couple of guys with a pencil. So, very cool there. You know, let's pull some of these out. Again, I'll get these all laid out and with close-ups and everything, but I just wanted to take a quick peek at some of these. Oh my goodness, he comes with an extremely cool tactical shotgun with a round sitting on the side. Do you have any articulation? Yep. The slide actually opens, or the breech actually opens on the gun. So that's freaking awesome. Let's see. We've got a machine gun here, complete with a shoulder strap, sights. No moving parts on this one, which is fine. I mean, can't get super crazy over detailed on all of it, but it does have magazines that actually load into it, so that's pretty cool. It's got a variety of handguns, and he has a the case that Lawrence Fishburne at the end gave him, the one gun with 7 rounds. It even has the 2 magazines that, of course, Lawrence Fishburne took away one of the magazines and only gave him 7 rounds because, you know, $7 million gets you 7 rounds. Yep. The slide does actually move and work. Yeah. Again, I always give Sideshow and Hot Toys the highest praise for the amount of detail they put into the accessories and the pieces that they make. I mean, the little case even has a closing latch on it, a working latch. So, I mean, that's insane. So again, you guys know me, you will get all the uber close-ups so you can see the detail. And so, this has been a great episode for me because the man himself, John Wick. I'm GQ for What's in the Box. This is the 6th scale John Wick from Hot Toys. Guys, do me a favor, don't fall. Do me a favor, make sure you check out culturejunkies.net and also check out our live show every Wednesday, 9 p.m. Eastern Time. We do a live show, cover a variety of topics, but there's a special segment on there called The Power Is Yours. On The Power Is Yours segment, you guys, the viewers, take over the show in the chat. You bring up whatever you want to talk about, and we will talk about it. So, for Culture Junkies, I'm GQ. For What's in the Box, this has been John Wick. And I'll see you guys next time. If you're enjoying our content, please consider going to our Patreon and becoming a supporter. There are different tiers to select from, and we thank you for your support.
Culture Junkies!